Jeb just mentioned the Red Dragon, Magnum have jumped aboard the merch wagon, Minecraft Live is being recorded, and amongst all of that chaos, 26.2 has just released. Seriously, that is the name of it. Java is still on 1.21.11, while Bedrock is now 3 updates into the big 26, which seems like something that Mojang should fix. And if you want to know my opinion and all of the news that's happened today, well, hello, I'm EbbyXToyCat, and let's discuss today's Minecraft update news. And for nostalgia's sake, I feel like I can't start with anything but the Red Dragon. This was initially mentioned by Notch after the release of the Ender Dragon because he said that the game would have different dragons and that the Ender Dragon will probably become larger and the ones in the main world will be this size, won't go through terrain, and will be red because dragons are red. Simple enough reason, but this was backed up by Jeb a year later, who said in an AMA that since Notch more or less promised red dragons, I think I need to add them, and he just wasn't sure yet. This is something other developers have had to come in with Dinnerbone coming in and saying that at some point they'll be there, just not right now, and even King B Dogs making this silly joke, but ultimately this has all come down to right now, where after a decade of people wondering what is happening with the Red Dragon, or thinking that any hint could be the sign of it, Adamoni, who is apparently my enemy, said, "Hi Jeb, question for you, when was the last time you guys at Mojang seriously discussed the Red Dragon? Even though it was never officially cancelled, most people consider it a scrap feature. Do you guys often talk about it, or was it shelved completely?" Now, keep in mind that when Jeb is actively working on something, or might be actively working on something, he gives the kind of diplomatic response, which is, we can't talk about active development plans. He even did that early today. He said he can't comment on future plans here on Blue Sky, but when asked about the Red Dragon, he said, yes, we talk about it from time to time, but usually in the context of the old days when we tweeted a lot. This to me sounds a lot like, oh yeah, the Red Dragon is something that obviously they only talk about as a, like a throwback to the past, and that no one has seriously considered adding it, even though they said they would about a decade ago, because if they tried, it's long since failed. And so can we expect to see the Red Dragon? I would say almost certainly not, but that is bad news for anyone looking at 26.2, the brand new update that just released. But before we can talk about that, I need to show you my Minecraft ice cream because it's rapidly melting. Okay, so here's a fun piece of Minecraft news that comes with a quick correction. I said yesterday that there was no such thing as a Happy Gas plush, or indeed a creaking one, and I was correct that Minecraft did not make these, but actually they licensed these out to third parties, and interestingly, they've been licensing a lot of their brand out, including, according to RobDev on Twitter, their ice cream. There is a Minecraft brand of Wool's ice cream, and I went immediately to my convenience store where I could see that you could buy 4 of these for £3.49. Oh, they have the Minecraft lollies here. These are the ones that give you a free add-on, right? Oh. No. Oh, you will get the add-on if you buy an individual one, though. Or you can buy one of these for £2.49, and you know what? The genius I am decided to do the second one, because this supposedly comes with a free game add-on. I'm going to dig in. Oh, that's clever, actually. I'm going to dig into mine now, because at £2.49, this had better be damn good. So as you can see, oh, okay, this is, oh, I mean, as you can see, it is technically, I mean, it looks really messy, but it smells really good if I'm being honest with you. So let's find out how it tastes. What flavor is that meant to be? It's green, like grass, but it doesn't taste like ass. So, according to the packaging, there is absolutely no vibe on this, but it is apparently from the Magnum Ice Cream Company. So if you've ever wanted a Magnum, but without the chocolate delicious bit on the outside, Minecraft, ooh, it's chocolate flavored down here. Minecraft have got you covered, and this is actually good. Again, incredibly, usually when you sell stuff to kids, you just make the laziest minimum viable product, but this is decent, and that add-on, apparently, it comes from this little QR code on the stick. I'm going to hope my camera is low enough quality that you can't see that, but I'm going to give this a little scan and see what happens. So if I scan this QR code, it takes me to it takes me to woolsicecream.com, where it lets me know that I can unlock their exclusive Wool's character creator icon when it launches in May. So, okay. Lame. I think I just got scammed. Also, the cobblestone in the base was really good, I forgot to mention. But you know what else I forgot to mention? The 26.2 update. This is a brand new update which is rolling out for all Minecraft Bedrock platforms right now. And do you want to know what's inside of it? Well, let's get into changelog mode because this is going to be a long one. So fix number 1 is that they've fixed an issue with add-ons that could result in crashes or missing textures. And fixture number 2 is, wait, no, that's the entirety of it. This is another bug fix for Bedrock, which has literally one feature in it. However, you might be saying, what do you mean bug fix, Toycat? Isn't this the 26.2 update? So, as you should be familiar by now, Bedrock and Java use different update names, and interestingly, this has some overlap where Bedrock bug fixes have the same name as Java full releases. So this tiny bug fix on Bedrock has the same name as the full release for the summer drop on Java. This is, of course, moderately confusing, and I think it goes to show that, like, Minecraft kind of assumes that Java and Bedrock players won't frequent the same spaces, but actually more and more that seems to be happening. And so if you are confused about this, just know on Bedrock this is a bug fix, and 26.10 is going to be the spring drop, with 26.30 being the summer drop, and that is the update which will be revealed at Minecraft Live. And we have some really good news about Minecraft Live, but first I want to talk about the interesting update to do with yesterday's spring drop snapshot. So I covered it in my video about age verification. That video had a lot inside of it, so in case you didn't see it, at the end we covered that Minecraft has changed how name tags work, and interestingly they made these 3 changes. The first of them is that name tags cannot be bought from librarians. They didn't replace the trade, they just removed it, kind of a shame. Then they made it so that name tags would be an ordinary trade from wandering traders at 1 for 1 emerald with a 7% probability and 5 name tags in stock. This is great if you play a super flat or other challenge. I mean, even then actually not really, because previously you could fish them. You still can fish them, but what I think the really good news that you may have missed is this third little change: name tags cannot be obtained from chests in ancient cities or woodland mansions. Now, the reason I say this is really good news, because it sounds like they've just removed a drop, is because of the way that Minecraft on both Bedrock and Java actually handles the loot for these structures. What do I mean by that? Well, if we take a look at the Minecraft wiki, you can see that there is a slight percent chance listed for each of these structures, but actually the way that it works is that if you had an enchanted golden apple, there was a 2 in 127 chance of getting those in a in a wooded mansion, for example. But now, because the 20 in 127 chance for a name tag has been removed, those odds have gone down to 2 in 107. The same is true for diamond chest plates and enchanted books. In other words, the odds of everything else, the far more valuable stuff in woodland mansions and ancient cities, has just gone up. And this is a great example, in my opinion, of one of those changes that seems kind of minor when it first comes out, but it's going to make a huge difference in the long run for Minecraft. And personally, I really love this stuff. Like, I know everyone is obsessed with the new baby mobs, and we'll have to talk about that and do a tier list for at some point in the future. But for now, I want to say, isn't it awesome that there are kind of these knock-on effects that you might not have considered, that maybe even I didn't properly consider. But speaking of things I haven't properly considered, well, in the interest of making sure that this Minecraft news video has the most individual subjects possible, I'd like to give an exciting update to anyone using a realm. I still am putting all together the information about how Minecraft double build me, but if you're curious about the service quality, well, Minecraft have actually fixed that recently. It went down every single Saturday for the first 5 or 6 weeks this year, but as of about 2 weeks ago, you might have noticed that stopped. That's because they made changes to the server admin scripting module. It's not something you can find publicly on the Minecraft site. Instead, you have to go to this Help Minecraft page, but they say that some small number of realms were using the server admin scripting module in creative ways, but at a commercial scale that was incompatible with both the technical architecture and the Microsoft Services Agreement. So apparently that usage grew so much that it sustained load on the service and contributed to the recent instability and outages. And so you will no longer be able to use server admin scripting module, something I can't say I've ever personally relied on, but do keep in mind that this is something Realms no longer supports. So while I am happy that they fixed Realms, it does seem that they did so by just entirely removing a feature, which isn't exactly the ideal outcome. With that said, I have heard of literally one person who has had an issue with this, and that is after looking into exactly what impacts it would have. And so it does seem like it is a very niche group that are affected to bring, balance to everyone else. Again, I would still prefer that you manage to fix Realms by just having higher server powers to make sure that works, but seemingly things are fixed, and now you shouldn't have your paid for service go down every week. However, we still do have no word on compensation, so I'll keep you updated for anyone else who owns one of those. But if you don't own a Realm, or you don't have access to Minecraft Ice Cream, or even if you don't care about the Red Dragon, how dare you say that, I can't believe you, well, there's still something that I think everyone in the Minecraft world is excited about, and it is, of course, Minecraft Live. And the reason that Minecraft Live is something to be excited about is because I think that we can clearly tell that the spring drop is finished, or the cutest drop ever, or the baby drop. We know it is finished, but we don't have an official release date yet. I mean, I'm like 90% sure I've booked flights that I needed to around, the coming out of it, but we don't have an official release date to be excited to count down for, and to know that we'll have closed captions and obviously name tags craftable in our worlds. And so when will we be getting that? Well, the presumption is at Minecraft Live. This is how it's worked for the last two shows, and did you know they are actually filming Minecraft Live right now? This is Pack, who says, after 15 years recording Minecraft content, I got to know the place where it all began, fulfillment of a dream, over on Twitter. And again, it could just be a coincidence that one random YouTuber, I'm not going to say random, but one fairly large YouTuber from Brazil is just happening to visit the Minecraft offices right now. I'm just looking. Did you know they were born 13 days after me in the same year? Anyway, but what's interesting is the fact that this is someone who is visiting the Minecraft offices right now. The last time we got a bunch of posts with people next to this Mojang Studios, it was because they were filming Minecraft Live. Is that what's happening right now? Well, we can't say with 100% certainty, but we can say that Minecraft are probably about to make a big announcement about it. Why is that? Because Minecraft Monthly is a show that happened most months, but since they've committed to the new filming schedule in the last couple of years, they've released one every month. That is to say, up until now. February does not have a Minecraft Monthly, and so I would predict that we get that tomorrow. Will that contain the name and/or the release date, or will it contain the day for Minecraft Live? I think one of those three things, because Minecraft did confirm Minecraft Live was happening. They asked for information, but they just haven't given us any more than that. And so Minecraft Live is happening next month. Will it contain the Red Dragon? If you want to put your hopium levels to the max, then you can say yes, otherwise no. Will it contain a big summer drop announcement? Well, I certainly like to believe so, but again, we will learn more about this at some point in the next 3 days in February. And if you want me to be a bit more of a nerd for you here, I can say there's 3 days left in February, because it's the shortest month of the year. Did you know that this year we have a perfect 4-week February, which started on Sunday the 1st and ends on Saturday the 28th? What a beautiful month February is when it lines up like this. But because there are only 3 days left in the year, and usually Minecraft Monthly airs on a weekday, I think we can reliably say tomorrow or Friday is the day, and so that is when we're getting a big announcement. That big announcement won't be that big announcement will be talking about 26.1 and 26.2, but not these Bedrock updates, the far more exciting Java ones, and indeed the Bedrock Spring Drop and the Bedrock Summer Drop, which should be the exact same bunch of features. There are a lot of other things which are on the maybe list for Minecraft announcements, things like their spin-offs and things like the second movie that we're hearing more about. But for now, all I can say is it's a very exciting time to be following the Minecraft update news. Exactly what happens tomorrow is something I'll let you know. If we have some news about the show, then I'll share it via here on the community tab or via its own video. And otherwise I'm going to be also streaming some more Ultra Flat tomorrow, some Void Flat, which is like Ultra Mega Flat, I guess we could say. It's just 33 by 33 stone. In fact, here's a fun thing about it. Because it's just 33, it's about 1100 stone blocks, the file size is only 0.12 megabytes, so if you're out there with really limited save space, I recommend playing on this world. For everyone else, I think it's horrible and you should not do it, but I'm having so much fun with it, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Goodbye.